Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle so they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power. Over Naira. Still them talk say, make we off mind. But thank God say, my ego don't come. So my people make you ladder. Oh, yo, yo, my ego don't come. Oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout. Oh, yo, yo, my ego don't come. Oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses. Oh, yo, yo, my ego don't come. Oh, yo, yo. My ego the politico. Oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come. Oh, yo, yo. This one not day off in mind. Oh, yo, yo. My ego don't come. Oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that my egun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say my egun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, my egun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Oh yo yo, my egun don't come. Oh yo yo, my people make you shout. Oh yo yo, my egun don't come. Oh yo yo. Man of the masses. My ego don't come. My ego diary politico.
Hello there.
My ego now I'm on la moto do. My ego diary.
Good afternoon to you. Good morning to you.
Glory Facebook, glory YouTube.
And of course, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Mayegun Live.
Mayegun diary politico. Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun diary.
Thank you so much for joining me. Share this broadcast. Invite your friends. Invite your not so friendly friends and tell them that Mayegun today. And don't forget your offerings.
Ani esunraki. Mayegun today. Mayegun today. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki. Mayegun today. Ani esunraki.
Pressure ti wà, as they will say. Pressure ti ṣe kéde.
Mayegun today. Ani esunraki.
Thank you.
Lórí YouTube.
Many people are in the bank because many people are dying. Everything are doing. Mo ìbò sọ pressure ti wà bá sọ Yorùbá gbogbo nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ń lu yìí pressure ti wà èyí gbogbo ṣe sọ sẹ́yìn ìlú lé fún alówó wa ànáwó wá sọ wá di lazy youth náà sọ wá di lazy youth òun ni mo wà ní táìmù yìí tí mi ò lè lọ bí iṣẹ́ kò sówó èmi kọ́ lè. Many people are in the bank because many people are dying. Everything are doing. Mo ìbò sọ pressure ti wà bá sọ Yorùbá gbogbo nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ń lu yìí pressure ti wà èyí gbogbo ṣe sọ sẹ́yìn ìlú lé fún alówó wa ànáwó wá sọ wá di lazy youth náà sọ wá di lazy.
Thank you so much. There is something I'm trying to bring up that is giving us or keeping us a little bit delayed. But share the broadcast. Go talk. Thank you very much. Once again, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. And this is Mayegun Live. If you look around you right now, you might see people who are behaving abnormally. They are Lagos Abobakus. Okay? All those ass lickers, ass kissers, crumb eaters, crumb chasers, all risers, umbued slaves, sophisticated morons. They are running mad right now. One of them, in fact, two of them, threatened me today on Mayegun's Diary Politico on Facebook. Just don't come to Nigeria. If you come back to Nigeria, you are a dead man, said one of the Lagos Abobaku, who is currently, God knows what they are going through. Because today, the Supreme Court of Nigeria, where the cowards in APC, Egbekegbe, thought they could use to muzzle and then force Bokwari to do their bidding. The Supreme Court today couldn't decide because the drama was pure joke. If you read the transcript of the submission of the lawyer representing the Tinubu, you see the people who took Bokwari to court. Now Tinubu fight. Rufai and the rest of them believe they are fighting. So now Tinubu took Bokwari to court. Even though they are seeing themselves one-on-one, the coward couldn't tell him. So after when I read the transcript of the court case today, I was like, oh, it was a pure joke. And because of that, the Supreme Court that they were expecting to help them temporarily legalize the already illegalized money. So they had to walk out of the place with their heads bowed in shame. But you know, you can't really shame the shameless, right? Imagine APC, person where they support APC, after all of these shages, all these years, telling you that Supreme Court today will shame Bokwari, the same people of the same party, this Olori Brukuso. So when you see them around right now, whether on social media or physically, Baba, pressure tiwa. So what they are doing now is that they are giving their own interpretation in order to afford a few more days, just few more days, to deceive their wearies. The lunatics, I want you to this is the weary. Majority of you. Let's take a look at it this way. You have been in Nigeria for 7.5 years. You agreed that Bokwari has done so well. People are dying. Everything is dying. Yet, you kept supporting him because you believe that you are Shiris will one day shout, "Ẹ̀yin ló kàn, ẹ̀yin ló kàn." Now that it is just few days before ẹ̀yin ló kàn àbí ẹ̀yin kọ́ ló kàn, person will be the man where you don't defend for years. Shamelessly today is the reason why majority of you are turning to Egberes on social media and everywhere. I sympathize with you. Ẹkún l'Egbere ń sunkún o. Ṣé you get? Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn alálẹ̀ tó nílẹ̀ ẹ máa sunkún yẹn kú ni o. Ṣé you get? Wíṣì tèmi nìyẹn o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ táwọn alálẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ sọ pé no, ṣé you get wípé mi tẹ̀ mọ̀ èlé bá yín put ẹ̀ bá wọn alálẹ̀ gan lè disagree, kò yẹ kó dà fún yín tó bá tálàárọ̀ bá ní kó dà fún yín, kò yẹ kó lọ́sàn gbà. Tọ́lọ́sàn bá agree tó gba bribe alálẹ̀ ó yẹ kó bá ti yín jẹ́ ni. 7.5 years, thousands of people killed by terrorists, thousands more languishing in the hands of kidnappers. Economy of Nigeria tanked. Unemployment skyrocketed, became the biggest in the whole world. Ẹ wá bọ́ sórí fọ́nrán bí tẹ́ ti ń bára yín jà, fighting yourselves. You are now looking for somebody else to vent your anger on. Àbí? Ní jèrè dẹ̀ ní kúre o. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi báyìí? So what then happened is that they are blackmailing people to now, right, agree with them that Boko Haram is a failure, because Boko Haram's failure is about to cost them their lifelong dream, which many of them are actually walking dead right now. So they started saying, by Tuesday, you will see it is still legal. And people are saying, hello. In one of the court transcript today, the lawyer representing Boko Haram and Malamu, right, was telling them that, my lord, sir, my lord, sir, even all of you who sit down here, you have stopped collecting the old notes here in this Supreme Court. The people that changed the money, they are not part of this case here. My lord, sir, my lord, ma. And everybody was just laughing. But outside the court, the Egberes that are blaming everybody for what is about to befall them. Oh. Are you with me? They are now interpreting that the money is still legal, because part of their campaign, or same political party, is that the first thing that Tinubu is going to announce, the moment they declare him as your president-elect, is to cancel this. But why? Why are they so kind of enraged about money? Baba, few days ago, we were talking about cashless election. Magorael, fake money, old money. They are waiting for they expected the Supreme Court to say they are extending it so that they can use that to further rob their shearers, ajiyajes, that are now trying to bite everybody on social media as if to say, na me. You will see God will shame you. Is that not the same way you predicted that Tinubu will be beaten in your primaries? You will see that you will sit down there and Tinubu will be declared your winner. And after that, in court, you continue with what you already have. There's no gainsaying. See, when people are threatening, I've said this to many of you. Okay, some of us, we have zeroed our mind on everything or whatever happens in your elections, because as long as it is still a Nigeria, trust me, you will never ever get any better. And listen, it's probably not mostly because of maybe most of the aspirants, most of the candidates and the rest of them. It is Nigeria. Remember that. Whatever they are telling you right now are purely what you want to hear. And it seems that they are probably doing that better than one another. But Boko Haram became your president twice. And today, the same Boko Haram that you said once he become the president of Nigeria, Nigeria will be so great that people like Mayegun will be put to shame.
7.5 years you kept saying that Nigeria will be great, Nigeria will be great. Today you are asking Mayegun, or some of you are angry that Mayegun is happy that that Tinubu, your Agbero leader, took the person that you said will make Nigeria great to court because Nigeria is about to explode on his head and it's going to cost your Kolu his lifelong dream. So who is crying then? What do you think you're going to be doing in all of this? Mostly yourselves. Of course, yourselves. So their Supreme Court, I mean, looking into the case of APC, Egbekegbe versus APC, Egbekegbe, the reason why they are more interested in this money is because, without them spending this old money, as well as the fake money, plus the police, military working for them. Oh, my heart gone. She make I no lie you. I have saved countless videos, memes, pictures, photos, everything that I'm going to use to illustrate the agony that majority of you, Tinubu, Agbadomaiti, are going to be what? To be experiencing. You know, it's going to be like a joke all day, all week, all time. So all of you know what is coming for you. Okay? For 7.5 years, you enabled a government, what do you call it? A tyrannical government that also enabled the terrorism that they unleash on a country that brought you to the precipice of a complete breakup. And because it's going to cost Kolu his election or something, then all of us should probably start crying. I'll tell you why. They have done about 17 rallies or campaign for Tinubu in Lagos alone. You get that? 17. They will close down shops. They will close down stores. They will close down parks to mobilize people. So they did a grand finale yesterday in a place that somebody who is meant to be God, that every resident should be so grateful that in their lifetime, Kolu created Lagos. Unfortunately, they are also being mobilized with the fake money, old money. And that exactly proved that the 2.7 trillion naira that they said some politicians stashed for 2023, Kolu alone, only God knows how much, is in his kitty. These guys were moving money in vans across Nigeria. They call them logistics for their structures. In Lagos State, 2 days ago, one of them, the governor of Ogun State, Dubious Dapo, threatened the banks and businesses in the state if they fail to collect the old notes. And immediately made that threat. They started mobilizing and started moving money out of the government house. Right? You saw the video of some of them who collected the old money. And they were not sure if they will be able to change it or what have you. Dubious Dapo told them that all of them should take the money to the banks. And if there's any bank that failed to collect the money from them, they should destroy the banks. Now, the one that came to the head is that of Shagamu. 4 people have been identified as those who moved tens of millions of naira, old naira notes, cash into Shagamu local government area. And they started sharing the money to the people. So a lot of people got the money. 5,000, 10,000, 5,000, 10,000, you know. So immediately, and they were telling them, the banks will take them from you, go to the banks. They will take them from you, go to the banks. So people besieged banks in Shagamu. I mean, you know what happened? The banks didn't take the money from them. They started destroying every property, everything they saw is you know, it was massive. This is how to instigate the violence, which is going to be the next phase now, since Supreme Court is not letting them do it. Yesterday, they did Tinubu's grand finale in Lagos. Can you believe that your aunties and your mamas and the rest of them in that same Lagos that Tinubu created gave them everything? That everyone you see around there is so grateful that Tinubu is their leader. But guess what? They don't even rate them. They still have to give them illegal money, fake money. After standing in the sun, in the rain, shouting, I can't be, Walokon. They marched them back into their, marched them back into their BRT buses. And they started handing them the envelope. Guess what's in the envelope? 3,000 Naira. 3 pieces of 1,000 Naira old notes. You see all the crowd you saw at TBS yesterday or so. Every single of them is paid. Every single one of them. And if you are doubting me, let me show you this. So don't be surprised, okay? Now that the Supreme Court said that the money, the Supreme Court didn't say anything anymore, and they couldn't get anything they could rely on, even though they have no local standing, they have no ground to charge or sue Bokuwari. If they couldn't talk between themselves, and they put the entire country, the entire Nigeria into this suffering and hardship. Do you get that now? Supreme Court knows that it's a complete judicial joke. But to add to your confusion, right? From tomorrow, you may begin to see loads and loads and loads of people besieging banks in states like Kogi, in states like Rivers, in states like Lagos, in states like Ogun again, in states like Kaduna, in so many other states that are APC controlled states. Because as we speak, what they have done is that they have, in a way, mobilized this illegal money. They've mobilized them across all their states, and they are ready to share them 10,000 Naira, 20,000 Naira to the people of their state, and they will direct them to go to the banks. Do you understand? So currently, if you have old money in Nigeria, right, they have a process where you can swap the money, but the process will require you explaining how you come by the money. So the process of changing your old money, like, it doesn't mean that your old money cannot be taken anymore, okay? But the banks that will take the old money from you means that you have to go to their central bank website. When you go to the website, you'll fill a form there. After filling the form and how much you want to put in how much you have as old Naira, right? When you submit the form, they will generate an automatic PIN number for you. That PIN number is what you have to take the PIN number, your ID card, the money, the Naira, old Naira note you have, you pack everything and you go to your bank. So when you get to your bank, you present this. So then after 3 weeks, okay, they will get back to you. In fact, if your money is under 500,000 Naira, you go to the bank. If your money is over 500,000 Naira, you do the same thing, but you have to go to the central bank in your state. The process is simple. But that's not what they want. They want to pay people. They want to buy election with that money. So they want something to make it look like it is legal. They don't want anybody doubting it. Currently in Nigeria, if you have the old Naira notes, people are now buying new notes. So if you want to buy new notes in Nigeria, for example, if you need 10,000 Naira, people are being charged as much as a 5,000 Naira old note. So this is what you do. If you need a 10,000 Naira new note from anywhere and you need to buy that money, then that means you have to give the person 15,000 Naira old notes and they will give you 10,000 Naira new notes. So currently, people are buying Naira and they used to buy dollar. They are using Naira to buy Naira, old Naira to buy new one. And this process is, as well, when people told you, this is not about you, this is not about economy, no, this is not about any old money or new money. It is because they need to dispose of this money. And if they don't use the money for this Saturday election, if it's old, then they would have to bond the money. Because two things will happen. If Tinubu becomes your president-elect, they will heave a sigh of relief. Do you get that? Now they will be like, at least we can still keep the money and get the new one, and we won't lose much. If Kolu loses the election, the politicians that are telling you that you should keep the money, don't worry. They are now flooding their state with that old money as we speak right now. So don't be surprised if protest starts from tomorrow across Nigeria because of this money. They are everywhere as we speak. So what they will do is that if Bokwari remains stubborn and it goes ahead with what is projected or being expected to do, with the whole thing, immediately after the election, and if Kolu loses, every one of these people that are telling you that don't listen to anybody, if anyone fails to collect the money from you, call us, go there and spend all that stuff. They know they won't come there and do anything. You know that. You will be on your own. A lot of you will have to keep the money as souvenirs. Because when you look into the process of having to change the money, the whole back and forth, you end up giving up. And because of this politics of APC, as if to say the confusion of changing the money for political reason this time, as if to say the reason that has caused so much economic ruins and damages as we speak right now, as if that is not enough. APC, is also telling people that they should not listen to their own president. They should not obey any kind of anything anybody says, but they should listen to them. Because the only gamble they need is that the moment Tinubu become president-elect, every person that failed to collect that money from you, will go after them. And that's typical of APC. So do you understand how they are actually banking on you? Since whatever they played behind the scene didn't work, whatever other lobbying they tried didn't work, now they have to bank on you. That is why you will see a lot of them right now. They will be blackmailing you, okay? And if you should watch the line of their comments and all of or whatever, you don't waste your time replying them. Because as it be so, now only one last consolation remain. And that is to buy time. If they move protest across Nigeria from tomorrow, and it gets to a stage that the soldiers that they told to calm things down begin to really act even harder, arresting and then getting everyone, Baba, by Friday, the plan is to force the hand of Bokwari using the popular protest or something like that. So they will now say, with this whole thing going on, we can't do this election on this Saturday. But if Bokwari remains stubborn, I can tell you free of charge, okay? As for Tinubu and his camp, he shanty courty. Now, last minute fight, everybody there as we speak. So if they come around and they start biting, trying to bite you, just tell them, oh, Benima Konramomi, Imikoni Buhari. Just tell them, I beg you, no, put your frustration on me. Buhari put the whole Nigeria in frustration for 7.5 years. You were shouting, Sai Baba, Sai Baba, Sai Baba, Sai Baba, Sai Baba, Sai Baba, and you will conquer your enemy. Your enemy will be put to shame. Now, all of you who are his friends, you are dying of hunger, dying of frustration, in silence, in shame. But because you are shameless, you are looking for who to vent your anger on. You are looking for somebody to blame, somebody to abuse, somebody to attack. Shut up your mouth. Where's your papa? Baba, we are not talking about my papa. We are talking about Tinubu versus Buhari. That's what we are talking about. God will shame all of you this Saturday, including Buhari. You start with him. The first person, your stupid God, Nigeria God, that your stupid God. The first person that your stupid God will need to first shame, is to shame Buhari. And you cowards, for the first time, just make you smile small. And at least just smile for 2 days. Sure you get. Because if they say, Tinubu is now your president-elect, you will celebrate, you will jump here and there like you did when Buhari was declared. Abi, how did your life end after your first celebration? What happened to your lives after the second celebration? Now that the second celebration is about to cost Kolu, is a life, the life biggest gamble. You will have a konramemi. Na me you won't come face. Na me come be the problem. I not be part of your delegates. I not be part of your voters. So I not be the one who change your money. I am not the one who is hiding or hoarding your your fuel. I am not the one who ruined your currency. I am not the one who destroyed your jobs and your businesses. Okay? I am not the one who devalued your currency, devalued your nation. I am not. I am not the one, right, who has a chance of keeping you safe, protecting you, but ignored or abandoned you and left you in the hands of terrorists that chased you out of your different homes and chased you into the refugee camps. They don't care. I am not the one who failed to fund your education, get your lecturers, get them paid so that they can open your schools and keep your academic calendar accurate and then up to date. I am not the one. I am not the one who ruined your medical sector, where the criminals continue to budget billions for your medical sector in Nigeria, healthcare in Nigeria, only for them to end up receiving the same medical care outside Nigeria. I am not the one. I am not the one that is sabotaging Tinubu. So say that to anybody that is trying to vent and put their frustration on you. As you are seeing right now, no one, I am telling you this, there's no group right now in Nigeria that is more prayerful as the Tinubu Lagos Abobakus around everybody. Pressure tiwa. Remember that. Somebody can't go jump inside. When they say pressure day, one boy can't go jump inside won't go jump in front of Kolu's convoy. Do you think everybody now Peter Obi where you could just go to there, go say take pictures, they say find hope? Why do you call somebody maybe say just manage in hunger? I'll show you one video in a moment, right? Take a look at this again. can
and see what they turned our own our people into. Yorubas. See what they turned us into. Fake money. The woman who owed the money was like, how much you want to take this one by now? For example, tell me, if I have 3,000 Naira old notes, how much new notes can I buy with that? Anybody? I'll wait. After they saw the video where and the picture of young Alabi, that boy from Ibadan, who had to drop out of school to help his mother, in Lagos. After they moved from Ibadan to Lagos, he was working as a carrier, somebody who helped people to carry, to carry their loads from markets instead of being in school. So Peter Obi's campaign was passing through his neighborhood. When I say his neighborhood, where he was carrying load for people, a young boy that should be in school, right? So he stood in front of the car like that. And I think Obi removed his cap to say, to him. And that picture quickly went viral. Wow, hey, where's the boy? I want to bless the boy. Obedient are kind of emotional people too. We need to touch this boy life. This boy life must change. Everybody, they started looking for the boy. When they found the boy and his mother, they turned him into an instant multi-millionaire. They've raised over, I don't want to give a figure, but they've raised millions for the boy, contributed millions for the boy. Others have taken, adopted him, that they will see him through schools, university and all of that. But person will rule Lagos, the person that that created Lagos for 6 days and rested on the 7th day. But he can't realize that when they were creating Lagos, they forgot to build hospitals and equip them. To the point that they had to carry him like a dirty body all the time, like in this air coffin, ambulance coffin, air coffin, to anywhere all over the world to go and fix one or two things wrong with him. Mashio. He was passing and the boy probably saw the whole drama around young Alabi. Yusuf Alabi, what's that boy's name? And so he go jump inside Tinubu's. And somebody did say, you see this boy, if to say he's in front of Tinubu, now soldier go beat him, they shoot him. The guy, if he don't die now. A lot of people laughed. But it's actually true. Because yesterday, as they have forced their mothers to go and stand in the sun, shouting, I can't be Yoruba, with 3,000 Naira old notes. This young boy wanted to reenact what he saw with disobedience. See what happened to him. Because they are mostly Agbero, some more thugs. So if I tell you that these guys don't represent Yoruba, just look at their utterances. Just look at them. If you see some of them in their 50s, those are the Alaye Bajes that are mostly negative tribalists. They are those ones who always give us the name. Yorubas are tribalists. Yorubas are this and that. Go and check their age. Go and read their comments. They are like in their 50s. Those are the people they raised before Nigeria went for civil war and the propaganda of the civil war. And they are fed with those that no matter how educated they are. And unfortunately, those are sheares. They also have children. Imagine when Olori Brukus are reproducing. They are humans too. Sure you get. They are humans. But read their comments. They are those Alaye Bajes
that mostly ex-drug dealers themselves, ex-fraudsters themselves, or ex-owada. Where's any shop we lola? You know, go open this shop tomorrow. If I come here tomorrow, kilo de lushi alapama shishe. So they are mostly the crowd. So instead of people to be saying, oh, you know, like all of you go, they sound like ambulance. Wow. You get wow. If you replay the whole thing, it will be sounding like a wow. You know, that kind of scene. Oh, I'm so teary. Oh, this brought tears. More, you know, if you do it with Agberos and Kotuma, that's what you are looking forward to in Nigeria. You will see Shege. You want to show Mayegun that Tinubu will become your president, Amy? You show me. Yeah? Sure. You will see Shege. And there's other Abalori Buruku Lele Ever where you have Kudanu ni. Person where they show love, or small boy, they show love. Say, hope. You know that thing that you say, hope. I'm yes, hope. Abalori Buruku ni eni ori moto to move for Lord dress iwájú ẹ. Ṣé where lele yi ni? Ẹ gbadanu. You think I'm lying? You think I'm exaggerating, Abi? I'll leave it on a loop again for another 1 minute. Meanwhile, in Abuja, they said they should start signing the last chapter of the peace accord. When on social media, if you see any Lagos Abobaku, if he is not threatening Igbos, it will be blackmailing his own Yoruba brothers or threatening them. I know one of them threatened me today. Let's see if I still have that picture, because I was like, look at this weary. Something we say, as corrupt as Nigeria is, by just giving some of your policemen, if I give them your picture, give them 100 pounds, which is likely about 100,000 naira. If you enter ground, they go find you. You will think that you are part of the Boko Haram members that they are looking for when they get you. Even Tinubu will deny you. That's what I told him. I said, Olori Buruku ni. Some of you, you know, get sense. On social media, you are defending politicians, and you got it so bad that you started threatening people for them. I'll show you the guy. Look at the guy. See his face. No enter Nigeria. If you enter Nigeria, you are a dead man. That's the man who told me I'm a dead man. That's the thug. Tinubu thug, who said I'm going to be a dead man if I come to Nigeria. They are all running mad right now on social media, so be careful, so you don't get beaten by mad people. The next 72 hours, it will be like Third World War. Everywhere. They are stabbing people. They are attacking people. They are going everywhere. They're threatening people. Kill Olori Buruku that eventually, last noni. Last noni. Baby Opayin, is that not the life you have? Even if you don't pity it, if you don't have any pity for yourself, shouldn't you pity your children? You're threatening your Yoruba brothers and sisters, threatening the Igbos, threatening left and right, and you want to rule Nigeria. Can somebody just go out and say, I regret sharing the same nationality with these Olori Burukus, but Olori Burukus, they're everywhere. This one's they are just special and different species. I'm only saying this because when this whole thing ends, it's not going to be limited to you. we know you are violent, okay? In a lawful country, majority of you will be in jail. You know that. But Lagos, the breeding ground for the street thugs, Oceans. Do you get that? And no thanks to Tinubu. Will make you think it is absolutely right. Because Lagos is Nigeria. I mean, I don't think some of you actually know that Lagos is not Nigeria. Jobless alapamashishes, freeloaders. You blame everybody for your problems, but you're not looking at the real one, yourselves. So they drag Kolu to Abuja to go and sign peace deal. But I don't have the video. Some said maybe he actually thumbprinted, or they made sure that there is no camera to capture his hand and the signature. You know, normally if it's in America or in the Western world, right? When they are signing that, yeah, they will just go there and say, okay, let's see how he's going to sign. Baba Akambere say ni ya drawing be more 2 years old to me. But I didn't have the video. Trust me, when I get that, I will show you. Okay. They went to Abuja to sign peace deal that all of them will be peaceful. They are not going to attack anyone. So I put up a joke on Mayegun's diary political when I got this image. And I said that, you know, Tinubu probably introduced himself like, hey, Obi, importer, exporter. Is that you? And that one will be like, yes, Elder Kolu. Bala Blue. Then Obi will respond with Bulaba, sir. Bulaba, blue. Which is, how are you? I'm very well, sir. Thank you. Those guys came there, they won't eat me raw. In this other image, when I shared that on social media, I said, Ewa modantori long, like it don't tire. Some people said it's actually a joke to say, you know what I mean? Like, Kolu is sitting down there thinking about his life. What is it going to be like? If this whole thing no work out this Saturday? Like others said, no, he's sitting down there, right? Thinking like, what am I doing here? What is going on here? You know, but I got attacked. This is the image that got those Shiri to say I should not come to Nigeria. Okay. But they signed a peace deal, which I have the visuals for. So take a look. So they were all there. Atifku, Obi, Kolu, Showore. Showore. Showore look presidential to me. You know. Same as Obi as well. But Kolu look like somebody they say, give elderly share, let him sit in the front because, you know, drama good day. Anyway, let's go further. Still talking about their election, if it's going to be peaceful or it's not going to be peaceful. On record, these are their INEC verified data concerning their elections in 2 days. But before they left the peace signing deal in Abuja, violence already started elsewhere. The violence is all about polls. Yesterday, I told you that suddenly we have started seeing the polls that are now suggesting that Tinubu would win. Others said Atiku will win. But Baba, it has turned to the battle of the polls. So far, so good. Apart from Obi, other 4 candidates are also going to win, including our own vintage Shure. Let me show you one. This one is well, you see the people who conducted the poll. This one is Atiku's poll. According to the poller for Atiku, he will win and Tinubu will come second. Obi will come third. And Kwakwanso will come fourth. Shure will make the cut. So, without delay, Kwakwanso did his own poll too. And this is the result. So, Kwakwanso is going to win the same 38%. Kolu is going to be second. Obi and Atiku. Like I said, nobody has monopoly of madness. Here is another poll for Saturday. This one is powered by Sorosoke. This one is Election Monitors of Africa. Kwakwanso poll is Election Monitors of Africa. Shure polls is NSAS Youth and Sorosoke Generation. Shure will win. Kolu will be second. Atiku will be third. Obi will get 12%. Shele Madini. I was seeing of everything everywhere. And it can't be like, say, now the same percentage all of them go get, the winners. 38% Shure. 38% Kwakwanso. 38%. Where's the other one? Atiku. The rest are allocated all for this Saturday. Talking about allocating an election or allocating votes that are already going on as part of the madness that will call finally lead to the charade. It's not funny. Let's be honest, right? I'm only trying to make it look a little bit smooth. Stop laughing. I bet. Yeah. Now, one hunter, they go farm. I'm not sure, maybe now hunter or wine tapper, but they said hunter in Anambra. Right? Person, they go farm and they found a bag. This is strange. A bag on my way to the farm.